So you guys seem to love when I do updates on hair for you guys. So that's what we're going to do today. I showed you guys this hair last week. This was my hair from Lamoda. And I did some beautiful bone straight hair with this hair. It came straight, but I did a real bone straight. And I showed you how to slay your lace closures and make them look like frontals. If you don't remember, this was 4 bundles of 26-inch straight hair with a 4x4 closure. I believe the closure is 20 inches and I have it linked down below. I also have that original review of this hair in the description bar for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial and show you how I transferred the hair from the natural black color to this beautiful, super gorgeous ombre from home, super quick and easy. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this color and this gorgeous look, keep on watching.
Okay, so I kept the box. I always store my wigs in the boxes. This is what it looks like in its natural state after about a week or two of wear. This is the Ion Lightener. I love this one. It doesn't have that kickback in your nose. It's already purple, which is going to help with toning, and it smells really good. So I'm going to put a nice generous amount in each side of the bowl. Not too much that's going to overflow when I put the developer. Now I'm going to take the Ion 40 volume developer. I really love this combo. And there is no real measurement that I did. I just kind of made it to where it was like a paste, so it wasn't too soupy where it would like fall as I'm applying it to the wig, but I also didn't want it to be too thick, you know what I mean? So like a nice good paste. Now we're going to go ahead and section off the hair. This is a key point before you start dyeing. You don't just want to just start dyeing, you know, unless you know what you're doing. So I made the bangs in the front, which are going to be super duper light. Then I kind of want the sides to be nice and light too. I'm putting them together in the back so that I can dye them together evenly. And then of course the back. Now I went back and fixed the bangs and made them a little bit thicker. I also parted them at a slight diagonal so that when you kind of part the hair, it's not like a boxy, you know, cheap beginner kind of, you know, dye job, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying the dye mixture that I made. I did pull out some foil, that way I could put the foil around the hair to protect it and to help the processing go a little bit faster. Honestly, I'm not a pro at this. I didn't go to school for this. I said this a million times, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I just know little bits in here. But you want to go ahead and use your fingers to, you know, make sure you work the product through. Big mistake, don't roll it up like that, how I rolled the hair before I put it in there. You're going to see a little bit when the hair is dry and done that there's going to be like little streaks of like darker blonde throughout, and it's because I rolled it. I never realized that would make an issue, but it does interfere with the way the hair processes, especially in the foil. So leave it flat as possible, but don't roll it up. So that front section with the bangs are going to be super blonde. This is going to be a little bit darker, but still really blonde. And the reason I pinned this together, because I have a pin on one side and the other side and put them together, is because I want it to be symmetrical. When you look at the hair from the back, I kind of wanted it to be even. Again, don't roll the hair up like that. That's a no-no as far as how flawless your hair is going to come out. And then of course you have the bottom. Now each section took anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to apply the processing to. So that front is going to be super light. That second section in the back that you see with the foil on it is going to be a little bit darker, and then this in the back is going to be a little bit darker to create the perfect ombre slash balayage. And I'm using my fingers and making sure that the product gets through there really good. And as you can see, when you put foil, it does begin to smoke a little bit, but now that I've taken the foil off, it's going to cool down and not do that. I know some people may get scared of that, because I know I did. Now that I've processed all 3 sections that I want to be blonde, now I want to create that blonde ombre that's going to marry the dark, the dark natural black color to the blonde. And basically above wherever there is blonde, I'm going to add some more dye. and this is going to create the brown. And the reason it's creating the brown is because it's going to spend the least amount of time with the bleach on it, if that makes any sense. So you don't want it to be like the natural black and then the blonde and nothing else. You kind of want that brown all throughout, kind of uneven, just a little bit everywhere. It's going to just make it look a little bit more natural and more professional, if that makes any sense. So the hair is done. I'm done applying the bleach. I'm just at this point going forward and finishing it off, and this was the result. As you can see, it's super beautiful. I just let it air dry on the mannequin head for about 2 days. I didn't touch it. Oh, and to rinse it out, I went ahead and rinsed it out really good with cool water. I washed it with purple shampoo. And then I let it condition with my silicone mix for about 15 minutes before rinsing it out. And then again, I let it air dry. I didn't want to blow dry and put too much heat processing on it. Now I'm going to go ahead and straighten it out. Ultimately, I do want wand curls, but for a more smooth, sleek, you know, silky look, go ahead and do a quick flat iron on the hair to help it to get to the results that you want. But you can kind of see here how the hair looks. It's absolutely beautiful. I did tone the hair with a purple shampoo. A purple shampoo is a great way to tone hair without actually using a toner. If you want to use a toner, I would use a T28. If you want it to be a little bit more cool, I would use a T18, or there's plenty other options that you can use as well. Here, the only product I used was my Paw Mitchell Skinny Serum on each section, just to kind of add a little bit of shine and help to, you know, press the hair out really, really good. And the hair is taking to the processing perfectly. It did not tangle or shed more than it did before. I got a little bit of shedding, I won't even lie. I got a little bit of shedding like after the fact when I was like brushing it out. But after that, it didn't shed more or anything like that. So you should be really, really, really good. And this is what the difference of flat ironing it. So I went ahead and did the opposite side. I also wand curled the hair off camera. You guys have seen me wand curl before. I have a tutorial link down below. Again, you don't always have to straighten your hair before you wand curl. I just find it to be a key step if you really want those super sleek, silky, bouncy curls. Very salon quality like. And speaking of salon quality, I use a foam lotion. That's like my secret weapon to kind of make the top or the base look super sleek and flat and finished. Now I'm going to redo the baby hair. I did the baby hair in the last tutorial I did with this hair. But you know, after washing the hair, you kind of have to redo it a little bit and switch it up a little bit. And I just used my black Got2b glue gel, my holy grail, to go ahead and make the baby hair really nice. One thing I did not do, ironically, is bleach the knots, and it worked out just fine. I added a little powder to the parting, and everything is amazing. Now let's just go ahead and show you the results. So I did some quick wand curls. I used the same barrel I used in my last wand curling video. Super simple. I have the barrel link down below. Super duper 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 easy. Now I wish I would have filmed it because they came out so good. But this is just the halfway mark, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like all together.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I'm trying to step up a little bit and do tutorials with every single video that I put out for you guys, so that it's never just a simple review. With this hair, it started out as 4 bundles and a closure of natural black straight hair. I kind of wanted to liven it up and give it a different look, so I went ahead and added some color to it, and I also curled it, and this is the results. Now, I didn't go to cosmetology school. I'm not a professional when it comes to hair. So everything for me is self-taught, learning, experimentation, practice. And so when it came to this look, I knew in my mind what I wanted, and I was nervous that I wasn't going to get it. But as you guys can see, the steps I took to go ahead and get the color, and it came out amazing. But the rule of thumb is, especially for people who are beginners and experimenting with hair, once you do your hair, whether it's good or not, throw some wand curls, throw any kind of curls in there, and it's just going to make it look much better. Because when it was bone straight, it still looks really, really, really good, but this makes it look like, oh, she knows what she's doing. She did that really flawless. And really, I was just experimenting and guessing. So this was just a quick tutorial. Kind of wanting to show you guys how to switch it up for the summertime. If you have a weave or a wig and you're tired of the look, or want to get old and you kind of want to switch up the look for the summer, go ahead and throw some bleach on it and see what happens. But yeah, give me a thumbs up if you guys are loving these videos. Don't forget to check out Lamoda. I have all the information on this hair in the description bar for you to check out. Make sure you subscribe. Please, please, please make sure you subscribe. I really, really, really want to hit 100K this year. This summer would be so, so awesome. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.